Hey everyone, and welcome back to another round of They Said What with Mamas Uncut, where we talk about the hottest celebrity stories we have covered on our website. Again, we got Lisa and Mindy. You guys ready to cover some celeb gossip?
Let's do it.
Always.
Okay. All right. So the first question is, what do we think about Prince Harry announcing a 4-part memoir? This, to me, is I'm really shocked he agreed to do something like this. Like,
Yes.
very, very shocked. Because in all of the tell-all interviews that they've done, to me, his body language was like, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just want to live my life now. And then for this development to happen, I'm like, okay, maybe he's not so over it. Or maybe this is just the medium he feels most comfortable telling his story in because it's uninterrupted. He gets to write what he wants to write, and then that's it. But I don't think I like this.
So I agree. I don't think I like this for a variety of reasons. The critique of him and Meghan throughout this process has been because everything's so one-sided, right? It's just from their perspective. Mm-hmm. And I think this takes that to a completely another level. And you're airing family laundry in a really one-sided fashion. Mm-hmm. And I mean, yeah, you're going to make a lot of money because everyone's going to want to read it, but it takes a very challenging situation with your family and, lights it on fire. It scorches the earth. Yeah. It is it's going to have consequences down the road that I'm not sure he's thought through and that are worth engaging. Like, those consequences are preventable and are not needed in somebody's life.
Yeah, I feel icky about it. I felt icky even when they did their interview just because I knew it was one-sided. I knew they needed to speak their piece, but it feels like they keep on like, okay, yeah, we get it, yeah, we know. Like, that's kind of what it feels like at this point. And I know that they need money just like anybody to live, right?
They have tons of dough.
They do, but I mean, what kind of a lifestyle are they wanting? I just don't know. I feel like it's kind of a money grab. There, I said it.
Totally.
I just, yeah, like what you said with the family laundry, that feels icky no matter what family it is.
Yeah.
Especially one that's as high profile as this. And there's his brother, his dad, they'll never be able to sit down and say, this is my side of the story. They can't do that. They literally can't do it. Mm-hmm. So it feels icky. And I kind of have been getting a weird taste in my mouth their first interview, I was kind of like, oh, this is interesting. That's interesting to hear their perspective on everything. But I feel like the more they do stuff, the less I'm like willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Well, but and be mindful, right? He's very he cares a lot about his relationship with the Queen, right? Yeah. And why is that? Is that because he loves his grandmother? I'm sure there's a huge aspect of that. Is that because she's the Queen of England and that brings certain things to him? But the daughter just got added to the royal line of succession this week. Like, him doing what he's about to do totally just like takes this relationship with this woman who's his grandma, who's 95 years old. She doesn't have much longer. Like, if you're going to write this book, at least wait till she dies.
Yeah. That's an interesting part. So the reason why this memoir is going to be in multiple different parts is because one of them is not allowed to be published, according to reports, until the Queen passes away, which is also very interesting because what is in this memoir that like she shouldn't be alive when it's made public? And this is a hot take because for a while there, I was on Meghan and Prince Harry's side. I saw a lot of the issues that were happening and I was happy that they were speaking out on them. But now they're getting to the level of Meghan's dad, Thomas.
Yeah.
Who won't stop talking, won't stop going to the media. Meghan knows how that makes her feel. So I think they kind of got what they needed out. I think they can go through different avenues of like when it comes to racism or mental health, things that they're super into changing. There's
Mhm.
ways of doing that without doing like a tell-all memoir or things like that. There's different avenues you can put your money and time into. And yeah, I just think they're getting to this point where it's like we're 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 over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. We'll see you next week.